called the camp of Asiedu Nketiah. He being the party's chairman, or the Nsembia Babe Tuja, in reaction with Nsembia Nano Kofodi Tuja say, President John Dramani Mahama Obeko third term, and he, together with the National Democratic Congress, Omudi Nsembia Babe Tuja said, this third term agenda, no, it is dead on arrival. It is dead on arrival. Now, yeah, almost the statement about if we read this particular statement, no, the reason why Asiedu Nketiah believes Mahama should be a person and he shouldn't even go for a third term because it doesn't go in line with the party's constitution, even Ghana. Yeah, share press release here, the National Democratic Congress or Modebaya Asiedu Nketiah and Sasha say, also the National Democratic Congress statement by the National Democratic Congress NDC on the third presidential term. As the National Democratic Congress has taken notice of recent public discussions following remarks attributed to Majority Leader in Parliament, Honorable Mahama Ayariga, concerned the possibility of a constitutional amendment to allow His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to contest for a third presidential term. As national chairman for the NDC, I wish to state equivocally, categorically, and without ambiguity that the NDC has no intention now or in the future of mandating parliamentary majority to pursue or support any amendment to the 1992 constitution that seeks to extend the term after two-term presidential limit. So, according to Asiedu Nketiah, Pacha said this whole agenda no, I be more partisan. Kema Mahama enko third term no, omo party the NDC will not support it because 1992 constitution no, omo nkoyepunia amended. It further goes on to state that the position of the NDC on this matter is firm and long-standing. As the NDC is fully committed to Ghana's constitutional two-term limit, which has guided our democracy since 1992. Two, it was the NDC that birthed and championed the 1992 constitution, and it was under our leadership that the presidential term was capped at 2. This was due to deliberately safeguard the national stability, prevent the abuse of executive authority, and protect the integrity of our governance system. 3. Any attempt to remove or distort this important pillar of our constitutional architecture will be nothing short of dangerous. A third term amendment will introduce needless tension, invite instability, and undermine the peace Ghana has enjoyed under the Fourth Republic, a peace built on constitutional foundation laid by NDC itself. It further goes on to say here, let it be made abundantly clear that NDC will not sponsor, support, or entertain or tolerate any move to amend the presidential term limits for any individual, including His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. President Mahama has repeatedly demonstrated his respect for the constitution and democratic traditions of our nation. The party urges the public to disregard the rumors suggesting otherwise. Our focus remains on governance reforms, economic recovery, national unity, and strengthening democratic institutions, not on tampering with two-term limits. The NDC remains committed to protecting the very constitution we authored in the interest of Ghana's continued stability, peace, stability, and democratic progress. So the NDC here is saying that they will not be giving in to requests. If you be more eba say ebeyanka John Dramani Mahama extend the constitutional team into also because these few months are waba into power no his actions and inactions not sure say he's really thinking of Ghana, and because of that so I was say a man a year an additional theme amenoka say no Johnson is Asiedu Nketiah Edin Nsembia Babe Tuja said these things won't happen. Now in this same vein no a year Justin Nketiah Edin Nsembia Babe Tuja said, you know, this whole third theme no agenda, it is being sponsored by some people just to distort the country. Now I could see in summer a year Justin Nketiah Edin Tuja about Mahama's third theme, and also some of the arguments are air course to say, oh Mahama, yeah, there's so much the way he's handled the economy within this short period of time. No, now some people even suggest saying for life, and according to Justin Nketiah, this agenda no it will fall flat because the new patriotic party will not actually be entertaining this particular kind of nonsense and an argument if he the National Democratic Congress or EBA. Yen share a brief statement and in summer Justin Nketiah Edituja. When we come back, we will be looking at other issues in regards with this particular matter Minoka say trending on social media.
Parliamentary democracy. That's a party be enya not just a majority, Omonya a super majority, now an absolute majority, and they may Yamfan is a say Omotimi Ajek Pandai just for the purpose of argument way. Now the yet say the high courts will be making decisions on Suhum there, on Ahafuano, southeast or southwest there, and some other constituencies. Say Ekobasa
or the one say this will 276 now. Or the one say almost 276.
Then almost I mean they can virtually do everything.
That entrenched provisional constitution. Over Sanaka says see no sir 4 years no you trim.
Oh no, send the entry.
And it's a one party state now. How are you going to rule in a one party state? Then I be constitution I be send until 2020 then coalitions ana. Obi 92 near seat by call parliament. Then this was seats in now apart from Mama how I Yakubu mo no mo kan wa omo. Eno kra near to about MPP ebe gina to me.
Asempa.
Etimo obi adwen ne say DS no. Eya dia emom sa gravitas nse o ese ye de ye nya o man ye nya bibia pese ye pebia no e betima trans ehwe I know say there's an agenda for President Mahama to go for a third term. Sadly way yes
you know and answer you've heard.
No I know no sir
and no why in the catch there
you see me better o still do ha
yes
e ka sa same way I think somewhere June July ho baby. No man he di mechine e ka so how can this be possible? General Secretary say na okay na constitution is very clear so we call 8 years we try ultimate ko bi we call 2 terms I ultimate ko bi
yes
am me catch us say me say am common akoso ene obeti asofufo ni bi asori o ma peni adwuma o ye kura de ke say ultimate to aso call 3 term obenya afufo bi asori ese ke man ko bi and about the central Nibia story, and you think say it's by accident. How be? A grand scheme said, young testing waters and young shed near my uncle. And I can tell you, said one of the main reasons I end this for ye Chief Justice everyone wake up home. So I almost see book with Japa, me boy. Yes, so I'm document boha or my trust winning. Election 2024 and beyond. We are my copy. A T4 permit me jam mom. To boss in a kind. A playbook. No more person mu yen na ekos. It is I ya mammy token no. Ya say abutum. But second no before for bill will be not a genesis being a floor.
But granted, sir, the all kind of cry and no cry. You've made a point, sir. The provision in the constitution on the executive, no, a entrenched provision. Into whether super majority in parliament or super majority entrenched provisions are amended through referendum. Into anonye idea will be abetimi aye ho bibia. Say the other option will be to go to the Supreme Court under Article 2:1 for the Supreme Court to interpret what 2 terms under the Constitution means. So I was say consecutive and I say I was say oko break but now sign ebebio. Say omo follow our path now. What have they done wrong? That will be using the same constitutional procedure.
And remember, obi who had the kuntia ye mama to kunu free ho.
How so?
Supreme Court. Yes, the judges be do abeka ho. Me see it to Kuma obi me catch and no patronage to two. Enche. The party be beko Supreme Court for interpretation
on
sa provision na about 2 terms no. Whether 2 terms mean 2 consecutive terms or just 2 terms. Oye nufruwa no mo say share other options say that constitutional amendment on beso mo ye. Professor
Professor H.
down no. Sa no mani mienu nyina mo we omo options ahwe. No mo nya bre parliament e pe majority e pe say inya sa no mani nyina no e ba honey and trend it's very difficult because when you 2/3 majority of parliament because I said there should be a referendum on it.
Sure.
So the easy way out is just for interpretation. Because interpretation will be in the Supreme Court interpreted. He said, Abemra. And we know it. But you see, another issue. Ghana for Ozana. Our free said, Osen for 4 volume to from. Share NDC. You should be careful. Enka say, oh, you're a young person now when this is semi. It be a young person in your age. Because yet, dear, say, Nakopon my young qua, a better assassin swatch. And I'm more be a penny for be too. Remember, Timmy, your then cassette me party no abem. Dear train people for where power lies. Ye church and people for consider you from genuinely or more really sad seat no. You be said the patapasem, you be you did this you know, you be you parliament, you be when electoral commission say one you see a be pamo fro, I'm a son no more in yakono. At least can say a penny for be drive do more man so mobutu to say ko mo enfa. Kabila mo be this one mo ko pano ko mama ban penny obi abako. The Biamaka say power is what? Transient. But see, ye bedo or money she show man now. What is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. Mama would see me now there and can say ebia no me kosuno. Oh yeah, say a did 4 years, a did 8 years, a did 10 years, a did 19 years, whatever years are one day the politics or the power will shift.
More intel be say after pan.
So in some way, and I Justin Nketiah